Can we make it harder for landlords to be evil? Can we please make it harder for landlords to be evil? There needs to be laws in place to prevent this frivolous behavior. Okay, number one, y'all, if you're a landlord, okay, and you're not a licensed contractor, don't do any fucking work on the building. Y'all don't know what the fuck you're doing. I'm surprised that that's not a law in the first place. Like, you guys all know the memes about, like, oh, landlord special, he painted over my outlets. Landlord special, my fucking dishwasher doesn't work or whatever. These people don't know what the fuck they're doing. Okay, you clearly don't know what you're doing. So can you please, like, legally hire somebody that is licensed to do this work if you are not licensed? Because I'm sick of this shit, bruh. The fan in my bathroom is super loud. Okay, and the shower sprays, like, everywhere. Okay, the dishwasher's okay for now. Right? But, like, why, bro? Why this is not hard to do. Okay? And I understand that they know on a deeper level that this is not hard to do. So why did they cut corners, bro? Just pay somebody. Just pay somebody. I really don't get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. And also, I feel like if a tenant has been, like, living in the same unit or, like, with the same company for, like, a really long time, like 5 or 10 years or something like that, the landlord should be like, hey, you can buy this now. Do you want to buy it? Right? You should be able to buy it, or they should offer, like, the rent at a discounted rate, and they should be legally required to offer that. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I feel like is just common sense. I don't know, because it helps people, like, own the stuff that they actually live in. Like, with the housing crisis that, you know, Gen Z is facing, like, less than 25% of us own a house, I'm pretty sure, compared to prior generations. So, I don't know, bruh. This is just ridiculous. Like, there's that, and I feel like a landlord shouldn't be able to, like, ask you if you've been in a lawsuit with a landlord before, like, on their application. I know most landlord places don't particularly ask about that, but I feel like that's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I think about that. Let me think of something else. I had something else to say. Give me 1 second. Okay, I actually made a list about this a couple days ago. So, the biggest thing, landlords should not be legally able to ask or accept tips. You should not be able to ask for or accept tips, because that is kind of insane. Also, there should be a profit cap for how much money that they can make on, like, a property that they're using as a rental per year compared to the home's value, if that makes sense. Like, let's say you got a apartment complex of, like 4 units or whatever, and you bought it for, like, I don't know, like $250K. If you make, like, I don't know, if you make at or above $250K in 1 year for that, I don't think that should be legal. I don't know. Particularly more, like, if you make more than that's worth in a year. Now, I don't think it's possible to make $250,000 in a year off of 4 units, but like, my point is, okay, you should not be able to make egregious amounts of money for a extended period of time, because you're already going to be making profits. Like, I'm not saying that, like, I don't know. I'm not saying that landlords should just make no money. But the thing is, like, they're not selling anything. When you sell a property, you're already making money. When you're renting a property, you're already making money because you're not selling it. I'm just saying that maybe people are making a little bit too much money. So maybe over the course of 5 years, like a 5-year plan, the rent should be under a fixed system, except for like adjustments for inflation, maybe. And then I don't know, you can figure out the profit margins from there. But all I'm saying is that it's kind of ridiculous. And the housing crisis is just like oversaturated with like these ridiculous prices because these landlords can charge whatever they want because of X leasing firm. You guys know the one, all right? It's Blackstone. Okay, I'm not beating around the bush, but Blackstone is a asset manager. They buy a whole bunch of properties to extend their rental portfolio. I don't think that is cool, and I don't think that should be happening, which is why I think the things I mentioned earlier would help prevent this from being such a big issue. Okay, letting people own the things they live in, like legally offering the option to, or the option to continue renting, or the option to leave, like whatever. There's like, the landlords would not really be negatively impacted by this other than like a like total profit cap. Like, I'm not saying like that they're gonna make no money, right? Because no matter what, like even if you're not a landlord and you sell a property, I assume you're going to make money off of the property. But like, if you're renting something, you're already making money, obviously, right? You're already making money because you have no intention to sell anyway. That's just money on top of selling. And I understand some of that money goes into maintaining the property, okay? But I feel like a majority of people that live in an apartment, all right, they're usually expected to pay for stuff that gets damaged anyway. If I'm paying rent here, why doesn't that cover like damages and stuff? I don't know. I feel like it should. I feel like a certain percentage of it should be like specifically for like damages and stuff, because why do you want more money? Why do you want more of my money? Like, I don't know. And I feel like people choose to not be angry about this when on a base level, most people are at least mildly annoyed, right? All I'm saying is that, like, realistically, I know that everything I'm saying right now, like, this is not going to be a actual law. Like, I understand that this is not something that will be passed. Something similar might come into fruition in the future, but I'm just saying, I'm just spitballing because nothing is happening. Okay, and I feel like saying anything about these issues might, like, inspire somebody to do something about this, because nothing is being done, and I think it's very easy for something to be done. All right, so end of the video, to close this out. Renting is buns, okay, and I feel like landlords have it too easy, because they do. Okay, landlords have it too easy. See y'all later.